And let's bring in Court to find out what kind of weather we're going to see this Friday into the weekend.
That's right. And Kelly, we've got a change of pace on the way for that Friday as temperatures are on the rise and we have sunshine returning. Now for today, our impacts that are going to be really tough to miss. It's going to be dry and much warmer for your Friday weekend. We'll see those clouds increasing with shower chances on the way, and then wet and cooler as we head into the start of your first full work week that is, of November. A live look outside this morning. This is from Highway 99 in Butte County, south of Chico, and you can see travel rolling along smoothly at the moment. That is not necessarily going to be the case as far as the conditions are concerned across our entire region. Temperatures are not the only change of pace this morning. We also have some visibility issues that we're dealing with right now. You can see here in this live look at what we're seeing for visibility. We're currently seeing that down to as low as less than 2 miles in some areas in the northern mountains, around 3 miles right now for Chester. Right now we're starting out mostly in the low to mid 50s for the valley. I say mostly because you can see here Redding a bit of a standout, 48 degrees, 55 degrees for Red Bluff, 52 degrees for Chico and Orville. We're in the 40s to mid 50s in the foothills, and we're mostly in the 30s in the Sierra and Southern Cascades. Currently seeing some 30s to low 50s in the northern mountains. Wind out of the north up to 8 miles an hour right now. Those winds are going to be breezy out of the north this morning. You can see up to 15 miles an hour at 8 a.m., but they'll shift and become lighter this afternoon out of the south up to maybe 10 miles an hour. Those south winds do get a bit stronger this weekend, especially late in the day on Saturday. Gusts up to 25 miles an hour expected in the valley. 35-mile-an-hour gusts not out of the question in the Sierra and Southern Cascades. Winds then stronger Saturday evening up to 30 miles an hour out of the south. So if you're heading out Saturday evening, it's something to keep in mind. And then you can see those winds staying fairly breezy out of the south on Sunday. Satellite and radar clearing skies overnight into this morning as high pressure off the coast builds inland across our region in the wake of that cooler and wet system that's now exiting off to our northeast. So we'll have some clouds overhead in our northern zones late in the day, warm temperatures and sunshine on tap. And then you can see that cooler wet system on the horizon in the Pacific. That is going to drive a big change of pace for your weekend and early next week. Sunshine at 8 a.m., more sunshine for the valley at noon, just a couple of thin clouds spreading inland, and then partly cloudy skies for your afternoon today. Staying dry through high school football time tonight. Shower chances then increasing through the day on Saturday, mostly in the northern zones, and then we see those shower chances sagging further south late in the evening Saturday into early Sunday morning. Sunday looking mostly dry for the afternoon, save for some scattered showers in the mountains, and then widespread showers looking likely on Monday. So rain totals heading forward, just a trace on the way through early in the day Saturday, and that's closer to the coast. Sunday we'll see a little bit more for the valley, maybe 1/10 of an inch, and then we see about 1/4 of an inch possible in the valley Monday into Tuesday with up to 1 inch in some of our higher elevations. Temperatures in the 60s to mid 70s in the northern mountains today, ending up in the 60s to low 70s in the Sierra and Southern Cascades, 60s to lower 70s in the foothills as well. In the valley today, upper 70s to lower 80s, 79 in Redding, 80 in Red Bluff, 78 for Chico and Orville, and 80 in Willow. So these are toasty temperatures when you take into account that the average high temperature for both Chico and Redding for the state, 71 degrees, so well above that. Cooling down a little bit on Saturday, mid-70s, cloudy skies, slight chance for showers, mainly Saturday night in Chico. We'll then see temperatures dipping into the upper 60s to lower 70s on Sunday. And don't forget to set those clocks back an hour before you go to bed Saturday as the time change occurs this weekend. Shower chances ramping up early next week with temperatures in the mid-60s Monday in the valley, lower 60s with drying out conditions, but cloudy skies Tuesday, and then sunshine and warming temperatures on the way for the middle of next week's forecast.